China has 1 billion people. In order to control the population growth, we are making great efforts to promote family planning and to advocate the policy of 1 child only for a couple. An advisory center for family planning has been set up in Shanghai to provide guidance for childbearing couples. These young couples have made up their minds to have 1 child only, so they think that they'd better go to see a doctor. They're here to learn the scientific knowledge of eugenics and the knowledge of how to provide a better education for their children. This newly married couple don't want to have a child now, so they are here to seek the doctor's advice. This consultation center also provides pre-marriage medical checkups. The healthier mother ensures the better health of the baby. The International Peace Health Center for Women and Children in Shanghai regards it as its duty to make both the mothers and babies healthy. The center uses advanced techniques to give expectant mothers regular checkups. The fetus of this pregnant woman grows very well. The position of the fetus is not right, but the doctor says she needn't worry. She is receiving traditional Chinese moxibustion treatment. It improves blood circulation throughout the body. After 2 or 3 courses of treatment, the fetus will be back to normal position. The Chinese government also pays great attention to women's health care in the rural areas. Health centers have been set up in the suburban people's communes of Shanghai. Doctors in the Luodian people's commune often go to the fields to give special medical care to women peasants. During pregnancy, women are given lighter work by their production team. Dr. Zhang Xingfeng is particularly keen on women's health care in the countryside. She shows great concern for expectant mothers and visits them at their homes quite often. Zhang is also trying to promote family planning. She often explains to the peasants the knowledge about women's health care, thus enabling them to understand why they must have fewer but healthier babies. Most of the textile workers are women. The Shanghai No. 12 cotton textile mill is not only good in production, but also in workers' welfare. Doctors in the mill often tour the workshops to give special care to pregnant women. There is a special room reserved in the mill where expectant mothers can have a rest. They are given 2 half-hour breaks during the day after their 7th month of pregnancy. The mill subsidizes the meals for the expectant mothers, and the cafeteria provides nutritious food for them. The mill has also a sanatorium where pregnant women workers can stay for 1 month with full pay. The mill's health center establishes special health care records for pregnant women. They receive health checkups from their 3rd month of pregnancy till 42 days after their delivery. As her date of delivery is approaching, this expectant mother is being well taken care of at home. Her husband is also learning something about health care. He's heard the heartbeats of the fetus. She has learned how to count the rate at which the fetus moves. She can tell that the fetus is normal. See how happy she is. The pediatrician is giving the newborn baby a medical checkup. Special exercises will enable the women after delivery to recover soon. Before they are discharged from the hospital, they also learn how to nurse their babies.
因为母乳容易被孩子吸收，母亲和孩子最好分床睡。
The newborn baby is going to leave the hospital. With great joy, the family members have come to welcome the baby home. Doctors come to see the mother and the baby 3 days after they leave the hospital. The young parents are satisfied with the careful checkup of their baby, and the good health of the mother and the baby makes the doctors happy. The cooperative medical care system has been introduced in most of the suburban areas of Shanghai. All the wage earners enjoy free medical care. The state bears all the fees for child delivery in the hospitals, and women enjoy a maternity leave with pay. Shen Ye is a peasant of the Luodian People's Commune. She enjoys a maternity leave of 45 days, and the production team gives her subsidies. Shen Yinfan is an employee in a sporting goods shop in Shanghai. She's entitled to a maternity leave of 70 days with full pay. Chen Xiaoxin works in the Shanghai cotton textile mill. Her home is too far away from the mill, so she's been granted, after an application, 1 year's leave to take care of her child with 80% of her original pay. She says that she will certainly respond to the government's call to have one child only. Young mothers in the mill regard it as their obligation to have one child only. They have all received certificates for their only child. The peasants of the Lodian People's Commune have also received one-child certificates and awards for their one-child pledge. This woman says, I received a child subsidy of 5 yuan each month from the commune. When my child was in kindergarten, the commune paid all the fees, and now he enjoys free tuition at the primary school. Nurseries and kindergartens have been set up at all grassroots units in Shanghai. This is beneficial both for production and for work and study of the parents, as well as for the health and the education of the children. This is a nursery in the Shanghai No. 9 cotton textile mill. Full-time nurses are taking good care of the babies. Mothers can come here to breastfeed their babies during their work hours. China advocates breastfeeding, as the mother's milk is highly nutritious and easy for the baby to assimilate. In Shanghai, a fairly complete childcare network has been set up in the urban and rural areas, giving the children regular physical checkups. Eugenics doesn't mean all. China also attaches great importance to the education of the children. The nursery and kindergarten teachers are doing their best to educate the children to love the collective, observe discipline, and to be polite. Children represent the future and the hope of the country. Having fewer but healthier babies will be very significant for their sound growth and education.